Hello everyone, I am back with another day's worth of adventures. So this morning I started off with nobody wanted to go with me, so I went to the beach alone, which is out of my comfort zone, but I did it. And so I got to explore the beach, and that is where I got cursed. Then I went to Port Louis, which is the capital city, and did some shopping. I feel so much like I'm in Moana when I see little beach chickens running around. It's so fun. How are you? I have never felt more like Ariel than just looking at all of these like trinkets in the ocean. It's so, I bet this is a cool one. It's so cool. Oh, this is like an old one. They're all over the place. And I'm like, oh, what are they? It's so interesting. This one, there's like hundreds probably of trinkets. I am having a fantastic day. It is beautiful out here. I am on my own, which I don't normally like embracing being alone, but nobody wanted to come with me, and I'm never gonna be able to hunt for trinkets again, so figured I might as well learn to embrace doing things on my own and having new experiences, and it's safe. Like, there's not even anyone around here right now. I thought I was maybe trespassing for a second, but then I asked the guy, because he came out on his porch. I was kind of like in his ocean right behind his house, and he was like, no, you can stay, the beaches are for everyone. And then I was asking him about when I had been climbing out in the rocks, I saw a lot of trinkets, and he said they're from Indian ceremonies and that I could take some. So I have this little trinket and another. There were a lot of like ceramic pots and stuff. And then I also have this little Indian festival thing. So I think that's really cool. I don't know how many people have a trinket from an Indian ceremony that they found in the ocean on a trinket hunt. I'm sure people are wondering how and that I got cursed. Well, it would be these lovely, I hate that I can't do this, these lovely Indian trinkets I found in the ocean. So I collected them because I thought I was allowed to, and then I came back and told my professor about it, and he was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. And he said, that is like taking flowers from someone's grave. Granted, the guy who lived by there, he wasn't Indian, but he made it seem like it was totally fine. But he was like, that's like taking flowers from someone's grave. Like, that's so bad. And I did not mean any disrespect by it, but he was like, now you'll be cursed by the Indian gods. And I was like, I am 2 days in. I cannot be cursed. So that was unfortunate, but pray that I don't have a bunch of bad luck the rest of the trip. But like, what do I do about it? Luckily, I'm not superstitious, because what am I going to do? Like, go throw it out a window? Does that even take your curse away? I don't know. I just went to the ATM alone since my debit card wasn't working when everyone else's was working. So I was going to show some of the money. So for $50 US, I get 2,200 rupees. And this is what the $1,000 this is what the $1,000 looks like. And this is what a $100 looks like. And then here, because the bills are so high, like my coin is $5 or coins can be $10, that sort of thing. So you really do actually keep on a hold of your coins here, which is nice. We are waiting for the bus, our first time using public transportation here. Dr. Nally told me to not get my hopes too high for Port Louis. He thinks I might be disappointed, but my hopes are already high. So what are you looking forward to buy?
Buying definitely a pretty bag.
Me too. Valid.
Pretty skirts, I'm hoping. We'll see.
What are you into about Port Louis, Kyle?
I'm looking to get some cool rocks.
All right, for free? Just picking up some rocks?
Yeah.
Would you like to share what you like about Port Louis? Okay.
Yeah, the food and the umbrellas. Yeah.
Umbrellas?
Yeah,
Would you consider that like a painted umbrella?
No, like the
yeah,
you know, like the
colored
that
umbrellas.
on.
Like the,
Yeah. Like this, we're gonna see. We just paid our bus fee and now are enjoying our public transportation. We do have a nice little view of the mountain.
Actually, maybe get back.
How are you liking it? I think it's kind of fun.
It's pretty good
sugar mommies. It's called
Are you guys? Are you Googling right now? Or you're filming, right?
Yeah, we're telling them about glucose mommies. Do you think one day we're gonna I will not be a glucose mommy. Men can pay their way. We are so close to this car, holy cow.
Oh yeah, we're in a tight spot right now.
Such a nice view of the mountain in front of us. It is a little bouncy, but that's alright. So the bus was not that subtle. The stairs. The stairs are nice. Go.
This guy was staring at them like he's watching his
He was like fully turned around in his seat, like.
turn around and then he's staring.
For an adult, it was not subtle. Like for kids, I feel like it's like okay, but an adult.
That's to be expected around kids.
Yes, but it also wasn't in an aggressive way. It was in a way of like we're interested in you guys, and we're not looking rude. Yeah, like I think we'd get looks in the U.S. as well. No, that's canceled from the video. What is your public transportation of choice? French trains for hours, or Mauritius train to metro?
I'm liking this one a bit more.
Okay.
The French trains where it's set up poorly is just a pain in my butt.
And at least you have these two this time.
Yeah, we didn't
I did
leave
it up
you.
at the right stop, unlike y'all.
True, you actually made it to where you're supposed to be.
Just never got to really see parents.
No.
Yikes. In a not shocking turn of events, Kyle has already disappeared. Yes, he is gone. So Wyatt is again joining our partnership to go to the bakery. So this is a very modern mall that has a lot of like newer modern shops. And then you have the mountains, and we're gonna go to the more like locals market later. And the ocean. So it's pretty. It's a nice area. I'm a little disappointed because the famous umbrellas are down, but that is okay. I can see them another day. It's all right. It's still cool. When I said we were in the market earlier, that was completely wrong. Now we are in the market, right? Oh, I think that's so cool with the little stalls. So I gotta find some good souvenirs here. The thing I'm trying to look for is a bag. So maybe some of these type cute little bags that say Mauritius. Hello. Or I think the elephant bag's kind of cool. I don't know. Get some shirts. Oh, some nice bags. Bonjour. Okay, thank you. Oh, I like these little signs, kind of, even though I don't know what they say. Would I be able to pay for 700? Yeah. Just bought my first thing and I'm about to go try and get full, but I can't remember what the other guy told me the price was, so I'm gonna try and undercut him from that guy. But we'll see. How much are your bowls for?
Which one?
Like this one? This one?
Which one? 300.
Oh, okay, that's more expensive than the other. They were at. I'm trying to find a good. I have 200 on me.
Only one you want?
Yes.
Okay, give you 200.
Woohoo! Thank you.
A good price.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This I'm giving you very good price. You will never find here.
Yeah.
You make around. Did you saw this one?
What?
You already make 2 rounds. Did you find these ones?
No, I did not.
Because only I
But
saw
I
these.
could find other trinkets for my family. Very first haggling I was so nervous for. I was like,
have the recording. I got
can I do it for 700? And then the next lady,
How much were they selling it for?
800?
Yeah.
Well, actually they'd already gone down to 800 for him. But then the second lady she was like, you looked in this whole store, you didn't find this gold elephants anywhere else. And I said, well, I will walk away. She's like, no, you tell me a price. I love a street market. It is so much more fun for me than going to real shopping because you can barter the price, which is a hobby. And there's so many little trinkets that everyone wants to sell to you. It's a type of like it's a little pushy, the selling, but also it's like they actually want you to buy their product, unlike some places that don't care, you know? We're done haggling and back into the fancier part of the city. So for a market haggling haul. So all of this, one of the things wasn't in like a haggling area, but all of this stuff would have been like $70 and I got it for like $35. So this was the non-haggling item. It's a little Mauritius boat. Then I have, okay, 2 of these in different colors. So these were 450 rupees each, and I said I'll take 2 for 500. I just think this would be cool for a shelf. So I have 2 of those. And then one of my favorite things is this elephant, which took like 5 straight minutes of haggling. We went back and forth so many times because initially it's these gold elephants. So initially she was charging like 1,200 rupees for it, which is like maybe 10 American dollars. And I was like, that's too much, that's too much, that's too much. So then we went back and forth on it a lot, and I was able to end up getting it for like 400 maybe. So pretty good deal, I feel like. I got it for like less than half of the value, but it did take a second, and she did tell me I was a good haggler. And then I started out at 600 on this bowl from my first seller, and then ended up getting it for 200, so I was excited about that. And then so they don't use plastic here much, so they charge you if you get groceries for every single plastic bag, so people carry around bags. So I got this hand woven, like one of a kind bag. Somebody made this. I think it's cool. I think it's beachy, so I'm excited about that. And the good thing about my haggling, I told Basuthu, that's our grad student, so he used to live here for 4 years, and he was like, you being white means, A, they already have a tourist price and a locals price, because they know that tourists will get conned into paying more money. But he was like, you being as white as you are, like, you're not gonna get a lot of good deals because they're gonna think you're well off and that sort of stuff. And so I was like, it is my mission to get a good deal because I like that stuff and it gives me an adrenaline rush. So it was so fun.